Wow, what a action-packed week we had.
Big Brother is off to an insane start. There's a lot to talk about already.
It's interesting. Feels like people are trying to do stuff for the sake of doing stuff, but
Yeah, it does feel like that for some people, like Jimmy in particular, but it feels like for others, like Keanu, it feels like he's just like, I'm not afraid of confrontation. Like,
yeah.
I'll confront anybody to, avoid any issue.
Yeah, I mean, might as well just get into it because we got a lot to cover. We got a fat week.
Yeah.
So welcome back to Sooki Sooki, the world's first Big Brother and Traders sports podcast. And yeah, like Adouria was saying, we had like kind of a nutso week. You know, a lot of people letting off fireworks. I mean, last week checked in. It seemed like everything was going to be blown up over the shower to end all showers. But that seems like a little tiny footnote in what happened so far now that everything else has shaken out the way it's shaken out.
I thought, what's her name? Ashley? Is it Ashley?
Mm-hmm.
I thought Ashley was going to be an easy first target and Showergate, like, had her in for, but honestly, like, nobody's even talking or thinking about that to where we are now. So Showergate happened, and then they played the veto, which was a competition where they had to go run around and matching smells to crime scenes, and ultimately Ashley ended up winning, which was Vinny's worst case scenario was Ashley winning because now she's able to pull herself off.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, Kelly, who randomly decided to be his final two, also volunteered herself for the block and was like, you can just put me up, avoid blood on your hands. But then also later cried about it because she was like, oh, apparently pawns go home. I didn't know about that.
Yeah, we think that she's probably like never seen the show.
Yeah.
She seems like oh, this seems like fun.
Yeah, well,
a new experience.
Yeah.
But yeah, she doesn't seem very coached in the vernacular or even in just like the game the basics of the game, you know? She seems like very unaware of like how to be discreet or whether even being discreet is like important or not, you know?
Yeah, I can't remember where it falls in the episodes of what we've seen so far, but they do like a montage where Jimmy like sits her down and is like, you know, you're a dumb bitch, right? It's just like a montage of her being like, oh my God, that guy won $10,000. Everybody remember $10,000. And also he's so handsome and fitness and yeah, fitness.
But
yeah.
even that is not enough to make you the biggest target of the house after the events of this week. So yeah, I mean, she wins the veto. Or no, she doesn't win the veto. Ashley wins the veto.
Mm-hmm.
And who ends up going home that week?
Zay ends up going home. But in the middle of all of that, there's a drama that happens. So I think I just assume Kelly's gonna go home because she's dumb bitched herself to that point. She's just very not aware. There was a moment where she cried and she's like, I thought I was doing something cool. That was so sad and also hilarious.
I find it hard to hate her. I don't think she's like a good Big Brother player, but I think she is like so pure.
Yeah, she's just normal.
Yeah.
Normal gal.
She reminds me a little bit of my sister.
Yeah, but in the middle of all of this, Jimmy is trying to work with Vinny and tries to make an entire alliance, which I don't know if we talked about that in the last episode.
I don't think so. So the Burger Boys.
No,
that's not what we're talking about.
I'm talking about the heavy hitters. So Jimmy pulls Zach and Rachel and Morgan at midnight into a room, and then they also want to team up with. Did I mention Zach already?
If the alliance is already dead, is it worth mentioning?
Maybe not, but there's a drama that happens where basically Jimmy tries to get Vinny to put up Keanu.
Oh yeah,
and then they're going back and forth, and
Jimmy kind of sorry to cut you off, but Jimmy doesn't say in so many words that he wants Vince to put up Keanu, but he says that it's something worth considering.
Yeah, he was like, it's a good idea because he's so big.
Yeah.
He's so big and scary.
Well, I mean, that's what's interesting is that it's pretty clear to me that Jimmy has had a target on Keanu even before they had their first conversation.
Yeah, just because obviously, like, size-wise, comparatively, Keanu's physically much more threatening than Jimmy.
And maybe, like Jimmy's holding a grudge against like the jock types from maybe some past history. Who knows?
Maybe. Who knows? I don't know.
It wouldn't shock me if some jock dude was a jerk to him.
Yeah. Anyways, there's a drama that happens between them. I can't remember who, but somebody tells Keanu, "Oh, Jimmy's looking for you to be on the block, man. You better watch out for Jimmy. He's gonna get you." And then Keanu, it goes over to Jimmy, and he's like, "Man, I would never ever nominate you, and I'm not coming after you.
Yeah.
So if you're coming after me, that would be crazy. Who are you going after, by the way?" He has like this weird, like passive aggressive conversation with him. Do you remember?
Yeah.
That's like kind of spooky. And Jimmy's just like, la la la. Okay, we're good. And then Jimmy after is like, because Jimmy's not self aware, is like, oh, I forgot. Never mind. We can glaze past this. No, Jimmy's like, oh, I feel really good about my conversation with Keanu. I'm going to tell Vince to not come after him at all. And then Ava goes over to Jimmy and is like, Keanu's coming for you. And then Jimmy has a weird confrontation at the veto meeting where he's like, the only fake thing about me are these glasses. And it just felt like rehearsed.
It felt like he was trying to have his big moment.
Mm-hmm.
He was trying to do his Reagan, especially because Rachel's in the house, but it wasn't Slay, and it wasn't a serve, and it wasn't Yas Queen at all.
No, he thought he ate and he left lots of crumbs on the table.
He basically just said the only thing fake about me are these glasses, right?
Yeah.
He's like, I wear fake shit.
Yeah, no.
I can't afford real designer glasses.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying right now.
He had a whole meltdown, and the Keanu went, how long did it take you to think of that? And that was crazy. He won.
There's been a lot of times, just like kind of throughout the course of what we've seen of Keanu, where I'm like, damn, this guy's like hella homeschooled,
Yeah.
This guy is like not very aware. He's like, I don't think he's a bad person, but he's just not. He's not cautious with what he's saying.
Yeah.
But then, like, he'll sit in the diary room and say something, like, so smart.
Yeah.
And you'll be like, wow, that is actually a really good point.
It feels like we have a lot of, like, homeschooly people this season that just, like, are very not aware. Like Ellie, like Jimmy.
Yeah, just kids who've been locked in a room until they were 18.
Yeah. Yes. They all probably, like, went through COVID at very like developmental years, so now they're all fucked up a little bit.
Ooh,
maybe
we're
not
real.
Maybe not Amy.
Getting real.
But I'm just thinking about
they probably all hate their dads.
Anyways, Kelly ends up on the block after all of that drama, and Jimmy and Keanu are going head to head now, and they don't like each other. And then they have like a fake conversation with each other because Jimmy's like, I'm coming for you. Let it be known to the whole house. I'm coming for you. And then Keanu approaches him after and was like, hey, dude, let's clear this all up. And Jimmy was like, yeah, it's all good. And then Jimmy,
no, the funny part was that he immediately was like, oh, no, everything's fine. Everything's okay.
Everything was fine.
No, everything's okay. Oh, I really just wanted to clear that up.
Yeah, and then looked in the camera in the diary room and was like, I'm still coming for him because I hate liars, even though I myself have been a liar this whole time.
I know, it's so funny.
Everything about him is liar too, even his job, like AI consultant. AI is lie.
Oh, wow. We just kind of glazed through that week because we're on a new week, And this week is even more interesting because a lot of the drama from the previous week that Adouria did such a good job setting up for us.
Sorry.
No, it was good.
I was glitching. I'm still warming up. I myself am an AI human. Did we say who went home? Zay. Zay went home.
Yeah.
Kelly won the BB blockbuster. There was some drama that went down between Rachel and Zay, and so Zay went home.
Yeah, but nothing like super noteworthy. Zay and Rachel had some beef, and then he went home, so nothing really results from it. But the next week, we enter the week, and the HOH competition is it called the Black Box competition?
Oh, yeah.
The black box competition, except this one has a slight twist, which is that instead of just having the HOH be available, 2 other powers were available alongside the HOH. So you had to find these 3 different tokens that slotted into these, what did they call it? Dumb waiters?
Yeah.
Dumb waiters.
Maybe it was like a wishing well kind of thing.
It was like a big it was like a thing they put the thing in. It was like a puzzle basically. And the people who won the competition were Keanu won a power.
Yeah.
And then Kelly won a power. Sorry, there were 3 powers. And then Mickey won a power.
Yeah.
And Jimmy wins HOH.
Yeah.
That's right. Yes. And there's a lot to get through because every power is different. But so Keanu wins the power of the past veto or whatever it's called.
Yeah, he essentially gets to have 2 chances in the veto competition if he's on the block, which we know Jimmy being HOH, he's likely, but he can use this power, and somebody who was a past veto specific comp beast or a past comp beast in general gets to come back, and if they win in the veto, it goes to him.
Yeah, so he essentially doubles up his chances at winning the veto, which is actually really relevant to this week. So he gets that power. Kelly gets the power to play in a second veto competition for a second veto. So kind of like what Leah got last season, except she did not use it or she did not get it.
Yeah.
And then Mickey gets the power to essentially do the deepfake HOH from last season, where she hijacks somebody's HOH, changes all their nominations, but the current HOH who you're hijacking gets a chance to guess who's hijacking them. And if they guess correctly, then obviously you're fucked.
Yeah.
You're fucked, dude.
You're fucked.
It would almost behoove you to use it on like your homies week.
Yeah, on like one of your allies, because that way then they can conceal what they're really trying to do through a secret HOH. Oh, that could be so cool if you find somebody to work with. She would work with Morgan probably, and they can kind of try
Morgan
to
wins
conceal what they're trying to do.
Oh no. These 3 people are going up. I didn't want these people to go up.
Jimmy, no.
Jimmy, but I love you, Jimmy. No.
Yeah, her power.
Who could have done this?
Her power could be really cool if she uses it.
And it
really
seems like very
wisely.
set up for her to use because her and Morgan have this like deadly duo they're cooking up.
Yeah,
I
like their bond.
Yeah, bad bitches.
They're bad bitches.
So, Jimmy's a smart player. As annoying and kind of like abrasive as he is, he's like always playing the game. And so even during the competition, he seems to be the only one who was like really trying hard to figure out who had the powers.
Yeah, after he had won the HOH, he'd finally just situated himself by the dumb waiter and was like, I'm just gonna sit here and see who else wins. So he knew that Kelly had won one.
Yeah.
But he didn't know about Keanu, and Keanu ends up lying to him about it later.
I think they all had like a suspicion that he had one.
Yeah, I think Jimmy suspected but wasn't sure, and then he doesn't know about Mickey.
I don't think anyone knows about Mickey except for Morgan.
Yeah.
So, we get into the nomination ceremony, and it's pretty clear who Jimmy's going to target at this point. Him and Keanu have kind of had like a pretty combative relationship from the get-go. And so Keanu goes up alongside Adrian and Kelly. Yeah.
No.
Right?
No.
Adrian and Kelly. Kelly, again, volunteers to be a pawn. But she handles it better this time.
Yeah.
She takes it like a champ this time. And Adrian is not stoked about being on the block either. And so we roll into the veto competition. And Keanu activates his past testant veto, whatever it's called, power. And the past testant that he summons is Casey from season 20. From season 20.
Yeah.
So yeah, the veto competition is a kind of endurance comp. It's also a don't blow your load too soon comp.
We've seen this competition before. They've done it kind of more in like a racetrack running format, and you're always looking for the word go, but in this instance they're dressed as plants, so they added a new element which makes it harder because they can't just run, they're all hopping.
Yeah, and they all look like a bunch of little cutie pies.
They're all hopping, and Felicia from, I can't remember what season she's from, but
Cerise season, so that was season 25, Jack's season. Wait. Yeah. What?
Yeah, and she's in this video.
And
she's being annoying, and she just keeps saying all this weird stuff, and she's making sandwiches and stuff, and then every time she says the word creeper, they have to hop, and they're dressed up as plants, and they're watching her through a window, and they have to hop to hit this button, and it ends up coming down to between Adrian, who's on the block, and Casey, who's playing for Keanu.
Yeah. Well, there's two people who get eliminated off of false starts, which are Jimmy and Keanu.
Yeah.
They just both like let go of their button too soon, so they get disqualified.
Yeah.
And Casey, true to her name as the mystery competitor, wins the veto for Keanu. And now Jimmy has to come up with a replacement nominee for Keanu. But wait, Kelly also gets cold feet.
Yeah.
Realizes, oh fuck, I'm no longer on the block next to a huge target.
Yeah.
Now it's kind of spooky for me. She uses her mystery power, and she gets to play in a separate veto competition, possibly the easiest puzzle I've ever seen in my whole life.
Yeah, she gets like 20 minutes to do a 3-piece puzzle. 20 minutes to do a ginormous 3-piece puzzle.
That's literally what she. Yeah, it's like the simplest puzzle ever. She finishes with like 28 years to spare.
Yeah. We should say, I forgot to mention before all of this, when they're picking who gets picked for the veto, Keanu makes a speech where he's like, I'm going to pick you all off one by one. So now everybody is turned against Keanu because they're like, I don't want to get fucking... Did that happen
before the veto?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because everybody was like, now we're going to come for him. Like, he better win the veto or he's
right.
not safe. And then...
But his rationale for that was really interesting.
Yeah, his rationale was... Well, I don't know if you want to talk about it because I feel like you're super excited about his rationale.
I liked that it was intentional. I don't know if it was a good move or not, but I like that he did that for a reason, you know?
Yeah.
So when he said, I'm not just gunning for Jimmy, I'm going to pick every one of you guys off, I was like, why would you?
Yeah.
Why would you make more enemies right now? You should be like making everyone think Jimmy is the villain, not do the. But then he gets in the diary room and he's like, if I'm gonna be a target, I want to be the biggest target around, so that people keep me around, because they're like, he's too big of a target. It's kind of a waste.
Yeah,
to send
keep
him
him
home.
in as a shield because that's what people do constantly, and it's kind of interesting that he noticed that because I feel like nobody has ever pointed that out, and it does feel almost like modern day Dr. Will-esque because he would kind of just be like, oh, I hate everybody here. I hate you all.
Yeah, but he didn't. I don't think Keanu set off trying to do that game. You know, I think this is what he's given with his current circumstances because he, for some reason, this like psychotic little man decided to pick a battle with him.
Yeah, I think he's like, if I'm gonna be forced to be in the drama with this tiny little freaking gnat, then I'm gonna use it to my advantage and see what I can do.
I will commend him. He's handled like every situation pretty well.
Yeah.
Like he hasn't like said anything where it's like, oh, ew.
Yeah. He's not blown up at anybody.
He's not even really tried to have like a sick moment, you know?
Yeah.
He's just trying to say stuff or as little stuff as possible.
Yeah.
He's like trying to speak as little as possible to anybody besides like all the muscular men in the house.
Yeah. So Keanu comes off.
Yeah.
Kelly does her puzzle and she comes off. So Jimmy now has to nominate a total of 5 people.
And Jimmy's face, I hope I can find a clip of it and put it above us. but you just see the life drain out of his eyes.
Yeah, poor little Jimmy. What's left of his soul has left his body.
Yeah.
Not that there was probably much of it left anyway.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ.
I don't know. He's an AI consultant.
That's
from
my
DC.
horse. That's one of my ponies.
That's
Be
your
nice.
horse. Bye, Jimmy. Maybe, I don't know. Hopefully, we'll see.
He's gonna make some really sassy glue.
He will. He's glitter glue.
I'm sticky.
No, maybe Jimmy will go far because he too is a threat.
I think so. I feel like both of them have equal like claim to be like they're both gonna probably win some comps, and then people are gonna be like, "Oh, daddy,"
Daddy.
for a little, and then they're probably gonna be able to
Yeah.
like they both seem smart enough,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. Well, I don't know. There's fractures within his There's fractures within his original alliance that he had with Mickey and Morgan, which was the triple threats, where he wasn't telling them about any moves that he made in his
Yeah.
HOH, and they were like, "Why the fuck?" Which is why Mickey ends up not telling him about her power.
Right.
So Jimmy, Kelly and Keanu come down, and then Jimmy ends up having to nominate another 2 people. He ends up just going for his safest options, which are the
And he does
olds.
kind of consult sort of with them, but then he just doesn't even listen to what they're saying at all.
Yeah, I feel like he's mostly just humoring
Yeah.
everybody. And then he ends up just nominating Amy and Will.
Which is like really like pathetic considering how hot he came in, you know, being like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this and that. I'm not gonna be pussyfoot, you know, I'm not gonna do all this whispering shit.
Yeah,
And
well,
he puts up 2
Keanu-
people from his side.
Yeah, Keanu, after he came off the block, did approach him though and was like, "Hey, big move. Why don't you just get out
Oh.
Rachel?" And Jimmy was like, "I'm thinking about it,
I
but
forgot about that.
probably not," because I feel like at this point Jimmy is too much working with her.
I mean, that was kind of sick of Keanu to go up to him and be like, nobody would suspect this.
Yeah, I kind of like that I like that he's playing the type of game where he's like, I am basically probably just working by myself,
Yeah.
and I'm just going to try to use any situation to my advantage. How can I convince the current HOH to do XYZ, which I think could ultimately benefit me? Like,
It also would be kind of like, I don't know how it will shake out ultimately. I don't think Jimmy will ever get to a point where he can work with Keanu and not try to backstab him.
yeah, I just kind of like that it's like,
I like it too.
it's kind of a game like water.
Yeah, he's playing really adaptively for sure.
Mhm.
Like and I like that he's able to like. Let's be honest. If you were in a house with a bunch of strangers and some just like random guy just started coming after you, even if you're the most patient and like compartmentalized human being, you would there'd be a part of you being like, I don't fucking want to even talk to this guy, you know.
Mhm,
And for
mhm.
Keanu to be able to be like, I can see past my dislike for this person and see this for how good of a move it is kind of impressive.
Yeah.
He seems able to like quiet his emotions a
I
lot.
think it's just like, okay, well, who cares what you think about me? Like at this point, I'm safe right now. I know you're not safe next week.
Yeah,
How can I get you to do something that I possibly want?
I know that it was so true that as soon as he got leverage, he made that move, which is like timing's everything.
Yeah, I really like that. If I ever get into the Big Brother house, I hope I do that. I'm
Yeah.
sneaky. He's being so sneaky.
Maybe he's playing like a big old game of Dungeons and Dragons in his head.
Yeah, he probably is playing Dungeons and Dragons in his head. So Will and Amy end up going on the block. So then it's Adrian, Will, Amy.
Yeah.
They're playing blockbusters. Was it a big puzzle again? It's always a fucking puzzle. Adrian ends up winning,
Yeah.
of course. And there's a lot
Not
of
that
just,
it seemed like he was really in danger of going home. A lot of people have his back.
yeah, and because we have the BB blockbuster, we're of course seeing a lot of conversations where people are like, okay, if it's blah 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 on the block with blah blah blah, then I have to vote for blah blah blah, and if it's
Right.
blah blah blah, then I can't vote for blah blah blah, and I would never vote for blah blah blah, but if blah 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 is vote, so it's a lot
Shit
of
gets
those
complicated
conversations.
real quick with the BBAI competition.
Yeah.
Or the blockbuster
Yeah.
competition in the game. It's just like we've seen now 2 HOHs back to back end in the worst case scenario, probably. Like Vince's wasn't smooth sailing either.
Yeah, and Vince definitely didn't want Zay to go home.
Yeah.
I think Amy is best case scenario for Jimmy, probably, because it's Rachel's ally. And Jimmy kind of doesn't
Yeah.
like Rachel and is only keeping
I
her
don't
close as
know.
his enemy.
I guess Amy, but like that's the whole issue is that his nominations were weak.
Mm-hmm.
He could have backdoored Zach and Riley, you know?
Yeah.
He could have like slammed their side really hard, but he chose to make it like he could have won their side the game
Yeah.
in that moment by just like the numbers are already kind of like, you know, lopsided.
I think he was just too focused on his beef with Keanu.
Yeah. But I mean, it would have been like a breakneck move either way. If he put up Zach and Riley, that just it would be like he probably wouldn't survive that. It would just be too much blood too early. But anyway, so we get through the BB Blockbuster Challenge, and our boy Adrian, your boy Adrian, actually.
My boy Adrian, yeah, thank God. My boy Adrian wins, so it's just Will and Amy on the block. It's very sad that it just comes down to the two
By the way,
older people.
Adrian has some of the like best facial expressions ever. I love his facial expressions. He's so like debonair. I don't know how to describe it. He gives me like a Humphrey Bogart vibe. You know what I mean?
You should write him a letter.
I might.
Go
Shit.
get him.
Shit, I might write him a letter.
Go get him. Anyways, Adrian comes off the block.
Oh,
so
he had that really sweet moment where he was like crying to himself. Mommy, I'm bringing back the money. Yeah, for you. He was like hyping himself up. You remember that?
No.
Really?
Yeah, I don't remember.
He was like crying in a corner.
Aww.
Yeah, go Adrian. He wins the BB Blockbuster.
Go Adrian.
And then, I mean, we didn't talk too much about it, but before the vote, there's been a lot of conversations going on about like, you know, we want to weaken Rachel. Basically.
Yeah, because people are worried already that she's got too much control. Like whatever she does, Amy's going to do. Whatever Amy does, Rachel's going to do. That sort of thing. They're very closely associated. So a lot of people are already of the mindset that they're gonna vote out Amy, and word gets back to Rachel pretty close to the vote, and Rachel's like, "There's nothing I can do."
Yeah, and Rachel, ever the gamer, votes on the right side.
Yeah, so she votes with the house.
It was unanimous. I
Amy
think.
go bye.
It was like 14-0 or something, like 15-0.
Amy go bye. Amy cry.
Now the question is, are they going to replace her as the saboteur? I wonder.
I feel like they will. It'll be interesting to see if they tell the house guest you got rid of the 17th house guest.
I don't know if they will. Wouldn't that be giving them too much information?
No, because they normally do.
Do they?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that takes us through the events of this week. We're filming this on Sunday morning.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll check back in next week and tell you all about what's going on next week.
Mm-hmm.
But next up, we're going to be giving you some way too early predictions on BB27.
Yeah.
And basically, we're just, you know, we're 2 weeks in, nearly 3 weeks in. There's not a lot to go on. We have some information that we're starting to, you know, see some characters develop and form. So we're just going to give you some completely unsubstantiated bullshit
Yeah.
about some stuff that we think might happen. And if we're right, then somebody has to fuck us.
Somebody gets a candy bar.
Okay, so I guess I'll start. My first way too early prediction is that Riley being accused of being the 17th house guest. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Riley being accused of being the 17th house guest and proving that he's not the 17th house guest is going to win him the game. And the reason why I say this is because, like, we've seen it play out over the last 2 weeks. He has not even been in discussion for anybody that anyone is targeting. Yeah. And it's because his word is gold, you know? I think if he fucks up his own game, he could still obviously, you know, like go home, but he basically just has to play like a super quiet game at this point, because people like that first interaction with him where he's like, I'm not a 17th house guest. You guys are going to feel stupid after you guys learn that I'm telling the truth. That bought him enough trust, I think, that will last him until he can actually make some gameplay moves to actually secure, the final stretch of his game.
I feel like we already have seen it. Like Riley has so much credibility, so I fully agree with you there. I have no
I just think like a proven truth is so hard to come by in the Big Brother house that when you have one that was like demonstrated in front of the whole house, it's kind of an insane advantage,
I could see one of the girls maybe noticing close to jury, like, hey, Riley could be a problem because of how likable he is.
Yeah.
That will be his downfall. Is like he's too likable. We can't.
I would hope that he leverages this early game advantage into some like really good allies. Maybe get some comp wins, start getting people on his side. I don't know. It's too early to tell. That's why they're way too early predictions.
He's laying low, but I do feel like every time somebody does form an alliance, Riley is often invited.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
but also you can't say no.
Yeah, you can't say no.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. My first early season prediction is that Jimmy go home next.
Oh,
Jimmy go bye-bye next.
Jimmy go bye-bye? You're sending my horse home already?
Jimmy go bye-bye soon. Jimmy had to put up 5 people last week. And only one of those people went home. 4 people have a reason to put up Jimmy. And Jimmy can't compete in the HOH. Jimmy not safe.
Well, but Jimmy's like really kept a low profile and made no enemies in the house.
Yeah. No, he's fucked. He go bye-bye.
I feel like that's not even that hot of a take. I feel like that's just like, if anyone that's not his best friend, even his best friends, honestly.
Yeah, because Morgan and Mickey are like, this bitch didn't fucking consult us on anything. We're gonna get rid of him.
He's so clearly power tripping.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's completely believable. In fact, I would, if I were betting against that or the field, I would bet it for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. My next way too early prediction is Rachel is going to iconic quote herself out of the game.
Yeah. I don't even think that's that crazy.
She's going to be too focused on serving catchphrases that she probably really cares about getting off.
Yeah, I feel like she's trying to remind people of how iconic she was and like build like a new brand and be on her like Boston Rob era. Like,
exactly.
She's like a beloved TV villain,
Yeah, it's giving I want to produce myself this season.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's already been a couple times where I'm like, bitch, what are you doing?
Yeah, it feels like there's a lot of aura farming happening from her.
Yeah, she's
but like
aura
she doesn't
farming.
even know what it is. Yeah,
she's aura farming for like 40-year-olds.
Yeah, and I love her. Bless her soul. Do what you got to do to get your bag. I'm not even gonna judge you for it.
She's still operating on a different level than a lot of these people. Like she's thinking about things way more deeply and in a Big Brother way, obviously, because she's done this a lot.
Yeah.
So I still have good high hopes for her, but you're doing a little too much, lady.
Yeah, chill out.
The whole thing that
Lay
made you
low.
The reason why you were great the first time around is because you didn't think what you were saying was cool.
Yeah. You're just literally talking out of your ass.
Yeah, words were flying out of that gob.
Nobody spends time thinking about Brenda and I am that.
Yeah.
And if you did, that's sad.
Yeah. So that's my prediction is that she's going to aura farm her way straight into the jury. I still think she's going to make jury. But
yeah, I think so. Yeah. Okay. My next prediction is that Keanu Dungeons and Dragons his way to the final. I don't know that he'll win, but I do think, I feel like I'm just
you mean
watching.
Final 2?
Yeah, I could see him getting Final 2. I just feel like because of how much like drama he's been involved in, even though he's not necessarily creating it or like screaming or like adding to the fire. Like I think because of how much drama he's associated with, a lot of people are going to be like, oh, he's a great Final 2. Nobody will vote for him. He was the guy who was like, I'm going to pick him off one by one. Nobody wants to give the money to that guy, see?
Yeah.
And so I think I can see him convincing a lot of people that he's a good Final 2. I feel like I'm literally watching somebody like real life video game, like play a video game.
Yeah, he's navigating it really well.
Yeah.
And with a level of foresight that's like, you don't think about it sitting at home watching, but he's processing the information that we're privy to.
Mhm.
Or he's processing information that, like, we have more information than he does by a lot,
Mhm,
and
mhm.
he's still somehow making the right choices based on all the information that we have. And I completely agree. I think, like, I didn't expect him to be somebody I saw as like a very sophisticated game player, but
Yeah, there wasn't a lot going on in his interview. You obviously expect more from the person who builds a wall comp in their backyard, or the
not that he's
person
playing a
who
bad game. Adrian's
Yeah,
doing
no,
good.
Adrian's playing a good game, but I just had no expectations for Keanu. Plus, like, I don't know. It seems like there's a few people in the house who are annoyed by him. Like Ava is annoyed by Keanu, but I can just kind of see him video gaming his way to the end. It feels like
Yeah.
he's gonna gamer his way to the end.
It's weird because, like, there's a lot of people who don't like him in the house, but like I don't know why. Maybe he's just annoying.
Well, he's always following Ava, so she probably just feels like uncomfortable.
Yeah, he's
It's
just-
probably hard to be like, I don't know. I feel like I would go crazy in the house not having any alone time. Like,
yeah.
like I do feel bad for. I understand why everybody was mad at Ashley for Showergate, but honestly, when that happened, I had a quiet thought to myself, was like, oh, that's the only fucking place you get any alone time. Like, I'll probably be taking some long ass showers too. Like, you get no fucking peace.
Well, I mean, the issue is that she did it before the HOH did it.
Yeah. And I understand, like, you're living with other people too, so you have to be considerate. Like,
Yeah.
there's 16 of you. You can't all take hour-long showers.
Yeah.
It's just not realistic. But I don't know, like, how do you, like, where do you jerk off, dude?
Jerk off in the public shower.
I can't jerk off standing up.
Me neither. But I've also gotten past the point of coming, so I no longer require it.
No.
I think Catherine and Lauren are going to be the Chelsea and Mackenzie of this season. I can see them forming a final two, going all the way to the end and winning when one side likes the other side a lot more at the beginning.
Yes, I was just gonna say they're totally like that
Yeah.
dynamic of like Chelsea didn't like Mackenzie annoyed Chelsea until Chelsea liked her.
Yeah.
And Mackenzie is like, or not Mackenzie, Catherine is like, I don't know if it's wise to work with the Disney princess.
Yeah. She seems so like she seems like also such a bad vibe, I can't lie.
No, I like Catherine. I feel like I would have like a good rage with Catherine. Like
yeah, you guys would go to a rage room together.
no, like we would go to a bar and we would just be like, ugh.
The whole time.
Ugh. Yeah. My last early season prediction is that if Kelly makes it to jury, she's going to self-evict. She's going to be like, I miss my normal home. I miss my regular life. I miss being pilot.
Wow. That will be 2 Kellys in 2 seasons who can't handle the house.
Yeah, I just feel like she's making the most of it right now, but I can also see her being like, I miss water and air and normalcy.
As soon as she gets iced out when she's on the block, I feel like she's going to start like tripping out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's going to trip out very easily.
Yeah, because so far she hasn't really had to handle that aspect of Big Brother, which is like the high school bully almost.
She has a little bit, like, not really, but like Jimmy calling her out and being like, hey, like, sometimes you stupid. And she's like, I thought I signed up for something cool. And then like when she volunteered herself and then she was like, apparently pods go home.
Apparently
I've never been on the block before until now, and somebody just said apparently that pawns go home. Apparently I'm a pawn.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Something about the Kelly name, man. As soon as you have that, you just don't got no dog in you.
Yeah, I just feel like she lives like too comfortable and free of a life that like once the pressure's a little too hard, she's gonna be like, I'm
Yeah.
overstimulated, I have to leave.
Again, Kelly is a liver.
Yeah, she's a
And
liver.
there's not much living to do in the Big Brother house.
She's a liver.
She's a liver.
She's a liver.
And yeah, that pretty much does it for everything that happened in week 2. So next we're gonna just do a quick check-in with our Big Brother Derby. And wow, a lot of glue already. First 2 weeks, 2 bottles of glue made already.
No.
Wait, no.
Just one bottle of
Just
glue.
one bottle of glue. Sorry.
Zay. Just Zay.
Zay got turned into really muscular glue.
Nobody had Amy. But Will was at risk. So was Kelly. You had a lot of people who were at risk this week.
Yeah. But luckily, all of
So
my
did
guys lived to run another day. So that's what's going on. And sorry about Zay. Although I know you're not that sad to see him go.
Bye. It's okay.
Okay. And should we play some games?
Let's play some games.
Let's play with ourselves.
Yeah, games.
What games are we playing?
Hey.
Next up, we're going to draft Big Brother 27 players to fight in the Vietnam War.
Yeah, war. What is it good for? Nothing.
Except content. So, who's got some grit? Who looks like they can handle the heat of battle? Who looks like they know how to talk to Vietnamese hookers?
I don't know.
Would you like to go first?
Oh, okay. I will go first.
Okay.
For my first pick, Keanu. Just right off the bat, because I feel like he's very adaptable and flexible. I feel like he could carry bodies on his shoulders if needed.
Yeah.
He could carry back a bunch of men. I feel like he'd find a way to work with the enemy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he'd be like, "Let me present you with a different opportunity."
Oh, that's what you want in war is a guy who's gonna turncoat.
Listen, he's on my team. I'm just looking to make my 5 survive. I don't care about the rest of you.
Okay, you got Keanu first?
Here.
All right. My first draftee is going to be Will.
Nice.
Because he was in the military. He's a tough old guy. I think when it comes to battle and things like that, where, you kind of have to just rely on instinct, experience trumps everything,
Yeah.
And I'd rather have the old soldier. What was that quote? There's a hard-ass quote that someone said once. It was, respect the old man in a world where men die young, or something like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm going to choose Will for my first.
Nice.
For my first pick. And for my second pick, I'm choosing Rachel Riley.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure she's killed people, and that's why.
I feel like she could, like, destroy a grenade with her teeth. Like, all right,
Hey,
we're fine.
If you think about war as just one really long comp,
Well,
she's gonna crush it.
She would
dude.
crush. She would crush it. She would crush.
She's good at eating slop. War rations. That's definitely a consideration. Some of these newer winners, they probably couldn't handle all
she
that.
has endurance.
Yeah.
She has endurance. Okay. For my next pick, I would pick Ava. Because I don't know
Really?
why, but she makes me think of the spider from Game of Thrones. Like, everybody's just giving her information always, I feel like.
First of all, she would never go to Vietnam. She would be a conscientious, whatever it's called.
No, I feel like she
objector.
would. She would to stop the war from the inside. Like she's very good at making people think she's not threatening. That's her strategy. We saw the way that she worked out. Okay, she's very much like, nobody look at me. I'm not a threat. Just keep giving me information over here. I just really like Ava also.
Just say that.
Okay, well, I'm picking Ava. And for my next pick, there's so many good picks on here, honestly. I'm going to pick Adrian.
Okay.
I also just feel like he has what it takes for war. I just feel like he's very smart. We've seen him, like, I just feel like he can do it, man.
Okay. All right. And for my next pick, I pick Morgan.
Huh.
And I pick her because she's tall, she's big, she's lanky, she's strong, she's smart, she's got great eyebrows.
I'm jelly.
Huh?
I'm jelly.
You want Morgan?
I wanted her.
Great eyebrows.
Yeah.
Great bone structure, track athlete, all very beneficial to war, including the eyebrows.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I could see her as like a foot soldier. You know, she's definitely good at following orders, I think, because she comes from athletic both her parents were coaches. That's basically like having like a drill sergeant, you know?
Here.
So she is my third pick. And for my fourth pick, I am going to pick...
Who do you have so far? Rachel Morgan.
Rachel Morgan Will.
Well.
Yeah. And for my fourth pick, I'm going to take Zach. Again, athletic gentleman, you know. He's not as big as some of the other dudes. He's not as tall, so he fits into the foxholes. He's compact. You know, he can get behind people's front lines.
Yeah. Yeah, Zach has the body for war. Zach. Okay, so for my final two picks, for my fourth pick, I'm going to pick Riley. I feel like he would keep team morale good in war.
Yeah.
He'd be good for team morale, and I also feel like he would be able to disarm the other side. Like he'd be able to infiltrate the other side with how good his vibes are. Like they'd be like, oh my god, like he's not the saboteur. Pick your hat up off the ground. Get over here, man. Let's hang out. I feel like he'd be good at disarming them. And then I feel
in
like
Vietnam.
Yeah. He'd be good at disarming.
With the Viet Cong.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Because of his looks and his vibe and demeanor. And for my final pick, I would pick Catherine because I feel like she could see death and not be phased.
That's a good point. She does seem like really hardened.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, and for my final pick, I am gonna go with Vince. I feel like I could get him to do a lot. I feel like I could get him to commit some atrocities on my behalf. He seems like he has a strong moral center that is easy to corrupt. And maybe it's going to end up making him have some issues or, you know, have some PTSD or have to seek therapy after. But he's going to be the tool I need, the malleable piece of metal that I need.
I feel like if he's going to go to war, he's going to end up like that one character from White Lotus.
Which character?
The one that's like, I need women to dress up as men and fuck me.
What? What?
From the most recent season, you know what I'm talking about? Who talks to Walton Goggins' character and gives him the gun to go.
I know, but I don't get it.
I just feel like that's what's war. That is what war is going to do to him.
Okay.
Like, you know, on his off time, he's gonna get into some weird shit in town.
Hell yeah. And yeah, that does it.
Yeah. On that note, that game is over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you want to do yours next?
All right. Tian's going to be guessing the house guest ages.
Yeah. Hopefully I don't piss off any ladies. Because you know how ladies be with their ages.
Okay.
All right, who's first?
First up, start off easy so you don't offend anybody. Yanu.
Ooh. I think I actually know how old he is. I think he's 33.
You're right. Wow, you're right on the nose on that one, actually. Okay. Next up is Riley.
Riley is 26.
You're very close, actually. 27.
27. Yeah, I was going to say 27 or 26.
Okay. Next up is Kelly.
Kelly is 25.
I feel like that's 29.
Oh.
Whoa, off by like a handful of years.
Whoa, she's young looking.
Okay, how about our ex-saboteur, Amy?
Amy is 28.
She's 43.
Oh, wow.
You're
You would
very
have never
close.
guessed. She
You're
looks so
very
good
close.
for.
All right. And finally, how old is Zach?
This is going to be like a 20-second game.
I know.
Zach is 25.
27.
Oh.
Maybe I should have done more.
Oh. Should do other seasons next time. We should do like mixed seasons.
Okay.
These are just too fresh on my mind.
Yeah, fair. Okay.
Also, age is like relatively easy to guess because you could just look at the person.
I don't know. I feel like I'm bad at guessing. Always.
Okay, well, next time you can guess.
I'm always bad. Okay, show me some feet.
All right, last game we're going to be playing. Adouria is going to be guessing the Big Brother player based on their feet.
Yeah.
Again! We're doing it again.
Toes.
Freaky.
I love toes.
Freaky Dory. All right. Whose feet are these?
Is this a trick?
No,
Are
it's
they
not.
Julie Shen's?
No.
Oh. I'm just trying to think who would wear that outfit. Are they Mackenzie's?
No.
Are they Jessica Nixon's?
No.
Who's this?
They are
they Rachel Riley's?
they are Taylor Hales. All right,
Okay.
0 for 1. 0 for 1 so far.
Ew. I know who those are.
Who,
Maybe? I
Whose
don't
feet
know.
are these?
Are these Enzo's?
Nope.
They're obviously a hairy man.
I don't know. Guess those pigs, man.
I don't know. There's so many pigs it could be. Oh man, is it Frank? Is it Frank?
Nah.
It's definitely some like old dude. It's an old hairy man. I'm trying to sort through all the old hairy men of Big Brother in my mind. Just like Rolodexing through them all. Is it not an old man? Can I have a hint?
I'll give you a hint. Don't focus so much on old hairy man.
Is it not a man?
I already gave you your hint.
Is it Paul?
Nope.
Who is it?
It is Jeff Schroeder.
Oh, I did. He was in my brain as a selection, and I thought.
Yeah, sure.
No, I was just like,
Sure.
I was like, that man looks too old and hairy, and
That's
not
why I said don't
and
fixate
not
on
hot.
Don't fixate on that. Whose little foot is this? Cute little pink little Birkenstocks?
Is it Devon?
Nope.
Cute pink little Birkenstocks. Is it? Yo, whose foot is that? It's not Taylor because I already saw Taylor. Is it? It's not Hannah from the cookout season, right?
Nope. Last guess.
Is it Danielle?
No.
Who it is? This is so hard.
It is Angela. Turns out you can't really tell a lot about a person by their feet.
Wow.
But it is fun because we get an excuse to look at a lot of feet.
I was off by an entire race. That is insane.
All right. You better not be off on this one.
Now I don't know.
Whose foot is this?
Oh, what's that guy's name from Xavier's season who on the way out he was like, who's your nephew gonna look up to?
The guy you bumped into in downtown?
Yeah.
I don't remember his name.
Okay, well, I'm guessing him.
No.
Oh. The background makes me think it's like an old season. But I don't remember a lot of people from the older seasons. So now I'm like, I don't know. I actually have no idea even who to guess.
Are you paralyzed by your whiteness right now?
Yeah, tell me, who is it?
I'll spare you. This is Suri Field. Brr, 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 brr.
She's got some very nice calves.
All right. And lastly, we have these feet.
Not Enzo, right?
Nope. You just think Enzo every time there's a flip flop?
I think Enzo every time I see a foot that looks dirty. I'm like, Enzo, is it Cody?
No.
Am I gonna get one? Probably not. This
Yeah,
game
actually,
hard.
are you 0 for 4 right now?
Yeah.
Damn. The pigs have dominated her.
I just don't know what fucking season this is. Is it Derek?
I think so.
Oh my god! Please.
Yeah, you got it.
I got
you actually got one.
1 out of 4.
Woo!
1 out of 5. Okay.
I mean, it is a very hard game. It's a tough.
It's really hard.
It's a tough little bitty bitch game.
Yeah.
And that was fun. That was. I'm sweaty. How about you? Are you sweaty?
No, I feel good.
How about you? Are you sweaty?
I feel great. Oh,
How about you? Are you sweaty?
they're sweaty.
Well, go take a shower. Bye.
Bye.